What's up, fellow YouTubers? We're back in his house, showing you all how to make delicious pizza. Haha. This is the bacon cheeseburger pizza. It's going down. It's going down real good on my YouTube channel. Yeah. So right now, we have some beef and some bacon pre-cooked. If you want to make a bacon cheeseburger pizza, you got to make sure your beef and your bacon's pre-cooked. That's how I roll in this bitch. Got our pizza stone. Our oven is set to 420 degrees. Oh yeah, it's preheated. We're ready to go. Now, if you want to make a good pizza, you gotta bake it for 420 degrees for 18 minutes. For the pizza crust that I get locally, it creates the perfect pizza every time. So, let's get into it. Bacon cheeseburger pizza, boom. Can you handle it, YouTube? Can you fucking handle it? Cooking video, deliciousness for your face. Pizza stone. We're gonna need a couple things to get this bad mamba jamba started. One, we're gonna need a Pillsbury pizza crust. You can use Great Value if that's all you can afford. It don't matter. But the first thing you're gonna need is a pizza crust, which is always notorious for being difficult to open. You might need the assistance of my shotgun shell pocket knife. So to make this delicious bacon cheeseburger pizza, I'm going to take you along on this journey of unhealthiness. Yeah. Cooking video. Cooking with Cobra. Strike with flavor. Am I right? Alright. There we go. It took a bit of squeezing and a bit of patience and problem solving, but other than that, we got all that pizza dough out of there. This is going to be the crust for our delicious pizza. So what we're going to do is unfold it. You got to find that seal, and then like a scroll, you want to unroll it just like that. So on our pizza stone, I'm gonna unroll it just like this. We got all our pizza dough right here ready to go. We're gonna need some seasoning for this pizza, so hold on a second. And seasoning is optional, but I want to add some flavor to my pizza, so I want to add some seasoning to it. A pinch of Tony's and a pinch of Slap Your Mama Cajun seasoning. I love that combination of seasoning. That shit's delicious. Adds flavor and a little bit of heat. Go ahead and stir it around in the lid. And sprinkle it onto the crust. Beautiful. That's all the seasoning we're going to need for this pizza, because believe me, the flavor going into this is going to be magnificent. But look at that pizza seasoning. Oh, isn't that beautiful? We're going to need some pizza sauce. Look what we have here. We have some Prego roasted garlic Parmesan pasta sauce. Roasted garlic Parmesan. That's what we're using for our pizza sauce. What? No. No. You're not using roasted garlic Parmesan for your pizza sauce. The fuck's wrong with you? You're using roasted garlic Parmesan sauce for your pizza sauce? The fuck's wrong with you? There's nothing wrong with me, YouTube. I'm showing you how to add some flavor to your pizza. Oh, it's going down, YouTube. Prego roasted garlic Parmesan sauce. Let's crack open that jar and sauce this pizza like a rock star. Pop goes the weasel. That's definitely enough sauce for this pizza. Oh my god, the sauce. YouTube. This Prego roasted garlic Parmesan. That's some bomb ass sauce. You putting this on your pizza, you're taking it to a next level. That's some good shit. Prego, shout out to you. That's good sauce. People say, well, you can only use that sauce for your pasta. Fuck them. Use this shit for your pizza. You will not regret it. Oh, YouTube. We got a beautiful combination of Tony seasoning, Slap Your Mama Cajun seasoning, and some of that roasted garlic Parmesan sauce. Oh man, it's going down. It's going down. Let's take a look at that. Oh, that is, oh my god, yes. That is the perfect amount of sauce on top. Look at that. Oh, that is sexy. Okay, so now we're going to need some cheese for our pizza. We're going to need some cheese for this dank-ass pizza. Hold on a second. YouTube, let me tell you something. You can do anything. You can do anything you set your mind to. The only thing stopping you is you. Fuck all the haters telling you you ain't good enough. Fuck them. What do they know? Bacon cheeseburger pizza. Let's get into it. Every good pizza needs at least one good cheese. Mozzarella, baby. 8,000 plus subscribers. If you like the dank ass pizza videos, subscribe for more. Alright, let's get some cheese on this mother. Oh, that's beautiful. We got a nice coating. A nice coating of mozzarella cheese. But that's not enough cheese. We're making a delicious pizza, man. Let's add some more cheese to it. Oh, what is this? Sharp cheddar? Oh, this sneaky bastard. This sneaky mother... Oh. What are you doing? Are you adding sharp cheddar to your mozzarella cheese on top of this pizza? You sick bastard. What the are you doing with your life? This is what it's come to, hasn't it, Facebook and YouTube? This is what it's come to. A fucking cooking video. Okay, I didn't censor myself on that. Wow, sue me. You want a bacon cheeseburger pizza? I'll give you a bacon cheeseburger pizza. Look at that mozzarella cheese and that shredded sharp cheddar cheese. Oh yeah, it's going down. It's going down real good. Now we're gonna need some pepperoni, some bacon, some burger, all kinds of shit. Okay, so let's get a layer going. Cheez-It loaded cheesy tacos. Let's get a layer on this pizza going, shall we? We'll put a couple of these on here just for flavor purposes. Just a couple of those on there for flavor purposes. There we go. Who doesn't love pizza Pringles? I'm just saying, if you're gonna make a delicious pizza, you might as well put pizza Pringles on there. Let's get that first layer of cracker coated beautifully into that cheese. We're gonna sprinkle some mozzarella on top. Now when I stretch the crust out, I didn't stretch it out super thin, I just unrolled it and I'm putting stuff on top of it. You don't want the crust to be too thin for this when you're making delicious pizza. Pizza Pringles, baby. You're making a pizza, put some pizza Pringles on it. Oh, fudge yes. Hear the pop of that can. I'm going to take a small pinch of them pizza Pringles and we're going to crush it on top of that mozzarella cheese that we just sprinkled. Just a light sprinkle of the pizza Pringles. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh my God, that is beautiful. This needs to go in the trash. No sense in being a litter bug. Let's take a look at this pizza so far. Oh my God, look at all that. YouTube, that just looks insane. That's the oven letting us know, hey motherfucker, I'm preheated. Alright, let's do this. Tubes, let's do this shit. We're going to need to add some meat toppings to this. But before we add some meat toppings to this... Oh, you already know it was going there, didn't you? Nacho cheese Doritos, baby. You already knew it was going there. Don't even play that. Don't even play like that. I'm going to take a small handful of these Doritos. Nacho cheese Doritos. I'm going to crush them up. And we're going to put them on top of this delicious pizza. Now, ordering pizza from your favorite fast food restaurant, that's always fun. But sometimes making it at home, you can watch your beautiful creation come to life. You know, so sometimes ordering pizza is fun, but sometimes making it at home, it's just a beautiful, beautiful thing. You can watch it come to life. let's see what we can do here. Yeah. Some cheese whiz on top of them Doritos. And granted, it's all gonna melt into one cheesy puddle anyway, so at this point, the cheese whiz seems incredibly unnecessary, but necessary to a point. You want bacon cheeseburger pizza? I'm gonna give you bacon cheeseburger pizza. There's a reason why I'm keeping all of the ingredients in a nice little square on top of the pizza. You don't have to form it into a perfect circle. If you're doing pre-made dough, you can just unroll the square and add your favorite toppings to it. I have no idea how this pizza's gonna taste, but at this point, we're just adding toppings to it. Now, if you got a family or a date, I don't care what the scenario is, bruh. This is guaranteed to be a delicious pizza for anyone who likes cheese and meat. Okay, there we go. We're going to use up the last of our cheese spray onto this delicious pizza. And that's alright, because we're going to add so much flavor to this bacon cheeseburger pizza that you don't even know. You don't even know. Alright, let's take a look at this pizza so far. That's looking delicious. All that cheese spray, the Doritos, the pizza Pringles, all the cheeses, the sauce. Alright, let's start piling up some meat toppings. It wouldn't be a pizza without some pepperoni. Boom, if you like these crazy ass cooking videos, subscribe for more because it's going down. You thought the Trump burger was insane. You thought the Trump burger was insane. Alright, so now we're going to take these pepperonis from Hormel Pepperoni Original, and we're going to pile them on top of our pizza. There's no sense in grabbing a whole bunch of them at once. Just kind of take a little bit. We want to make it look nice and pretty, so we're going to pile it up. Let's see, maybe like 3 more. Okay, like 1 more pepperoni. Yeah, okay, that's beautiful. There we go. Okay, if you're on a diet, don't watch this cooking video because this is how you make dank pizza. Bacon cheeseburger pizza. We got the cheese, but we don't have the burger and the bacon. Hold on a second. What is this nonsense? You call it bacon cheeseburger pizza. Where's the fucking bacon? Okay, so here we go. Now we're going to add our freshly cooked bacon to the top of our pizza. If you have not seen me cook bacon, I have several bacon cheeseburger videos where I demonstrate how to cook delicious bacon. So to save you some time on this cooking video, I have pre-cooked the beef and the bacon so that way I can make this bacon cheeseburger pizza. And now I'm just taking this bacon that I cooked up and I'm going to break it up into tiny pieces and put it on top of the pepperoni. I have no idea how this is going to taste, but this looks like a ridiculous amount of ingredients. Holy shit. God damn it. I broke up a piece and it fell off on the floor. I'm not touching that piece. I'll clean it up later. I didn't mean to break off a piece onto the floor, but as I'm sitting here breaking up this bacon, yeah, that's alright. It could be worse. We got some nice, delicious bacon for this pizza. The show must go on, as they say. If that's the only thing that goes wrong in this cooking video, then I'm not complaining. To tell you the truth. I got like 2 more pieces of bacon. Putting a bunch of bacon on top of that pepperoni and that all that cheese. Yes, please. And you think, okay, you gotta order food from a pizza place. I mean, don't get me wrong. Ordering pizza from your favorite pizza joint is always fun. But sometimes you just gotta make the pizza at home. You feel what I'm saying? You get tired of the pizza chains and, you know, you want to take the inspiration for the delicious pizza that your favorite pizza chains make. And you just want to, you know. Oh man, that's looking so good, YouTube. Look at that. Look at all that delicious bacon. Now we're going to put the beef patty and all that grease. We're going to smear that grease on top of the bacon and the beef. There's no way this is going to be a calzone. But that's alright, because we're making bacon cheeseburger pizza. Alright. And if you got a problem with that, kiss my ass burgers. Alright, so we're going to take... some of this beef is... some of that's sliding off into the trash. That's alright. I don't mean to do that, but that's alright. As long as we get some of the beef on the pizza, we're good. Some of the beef is a little bit pink in the middle, but that'll cook up when it's in the oven. Right now, this beef is considered medium rare, which is safe enough to cook. Son of a bitch. Okay, no. I'm not going to trip out about it. The pieces fall in the trash. That's not our intention. I got the trash can beneath me and I'm sitting here like, okay, let's put some beef on this pizza, right? Let's make a delicious pizza. You know, predicting that that's going to happen because, you know, you're making pizza in your kitchen, you got your trash can beneath your countertop, and you're sitting here putting pizza together on your stone. You know, it never hurts to be prepared. Now, considering that this beef is medium rare, it'll cook fully through when it's in the oven. So don't trip out about that. It's going to look a little bit pink and raw when I film the next step here, but this will brown up in the oven quite nicely. Got some beef to go with that bacon. Beautiful. Beautiful. Try to use as much as the beef as I can. I did do a lot of pre-cooking on this beef. Yeah, I pre-cooked the beef and the bacon, so that way, alright. Take that grease from the bacon and the beef. I'm going to sprinkle it on top of the pizza, just like that. Alright, if your mouth ain't watering by the time you're done getting to this point, then I don't know what it's going to take. Because we're not done with our pizza just yet. I'm going to set that plate in the sink, and we're going to rock the show. Alright, so let's get a look at that pizza with all the beef on there. Got our beef and our bacon. Like I said, this will brown up when it's in the oven. Right now, this is medium rare. It's cooked just enough to be safe for consumption. So this way, you know, stick around. It's going to be good. Stick around for this awesome cooking video because it's going to be good. Alright, so we're going to need some cheese to put... Sorry, Ozzy, and I'm sure you like dank food, but okay, let's... We're going to sprinkle some delicious cheddar cheese on top of our beef. We're going to use both cheeses one more time to put on top of our pizza. That sharp cheddar and that mozzarella. Now that we're done with the cheddar, I'm going to put it back in the fridge. Now let's take a sprinkle of this mozzarella and put it on top of our cheddar. Strategic placement is everything. You want everything to have a nice coating of beef and cheese and meat. This is how you make a delicious bacon cheeseburger pizza. You don't have to have veggies on it if you don't want. That's simply your choice. But if you want a delicious bacon cheeseburger pizza, this is how you do it. And some of you are going to be looking at this like, oh my god, this looks so unhealthy. Look at all the calories in this. Why the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, dude. Don't even trip out about it. Just enjoy it because, you know, hey. That mozzarella cheese, that's good. Now I'm cooking this for a video. I'm not cooking this for a restaurant. I'm not cooking this for somebody else. With that being said, we have all our ingredients. Oh, this is beautiful. This is just bloody beautiful. Let's take our pizza crust. We're going to stretch it out and try to, alright, yeah, it's going to be a bit of a stretch, all puns aside, but that's alright. I put too many toppings on the pizza. We're going to make this work. We're going to make this shit work, man. You want a bacon cheeseburger pizza? I got you. some of the beef that's on here is cooked all the way, so it's not cooked completely all the way, but it's medium rare to a point. But that's alright because oh man, we're getting dank up in here. We are making soul food, pretty much the equivalent of what you would call stoner food. Soul food, stoner food, whatever you want to call it. Holy crap, man. We might be able to make this a calzone if I crack open the other dough. And it looks like we might need the other sheet of dough to make this happen, because all that cheese is just going to melt and puddle all over the pizza stone. And we definitely don't want that. So this bacon cheeseburger pizza might just turn into a bacon cheeseburger calzone. Take a look at that so far. That look pretty good. I think it looks pretty good. But then again, that's just my opinion, not that it matters much. Now sometimes when you go to make stuff, it's alright. We're going to take this pizza crust and we're going to put it on top of all this stuff in the middle. And you're going to think to yourself, wait a minute. Won't that affect the temperature of the crust? You can't just put two crusts on top of each other and bake it at the same time. They'll come out uncooked. Fucking watch. You don't believe me. Watch. You don't believe me? Watch this shit. Okay, so we're gonna bust out that crust. The noise it makes when it the noise it makes when it empties out of the container. Noise. All right. So to put some barrier on, to make a real calzone, I guess we're gonna put this pizza crust right on top of our ingredients. I come off with the idea of, oh hey, let's make a giant pizza. This will be great. This will be fantastic. Let's make a giant pizza. Right? But then things change. Plans change, right? So what I'm going to do to make a giant calzone for YouTube, bacon cheeseburger calzone, like a giant ass hot pocket. We'll change our format just a little bit. Just a little bit. And we're gonna take both pizza crusts and put them on top of each other and make a giant ass hot pocket out of it, basically. What we're doing. Oh. Get a load of that, YouTube. All the cheese and the meat has been packed diligently between two slices or sheets of pizza dough. That's exactly what we're looking for. Alright, let's add some more to this. Because I'm liking the direction this is going. I'm cooking just for the hell of it. Like, let's throw it together. Let's see what, you know what I'm saying? And I'm definitely liking the direction that this giant hot pocket is going. Bacon cheeseburger calzone. You know, that same seasoning combination that we had on the bottom of our pizza crust. Let's put it... Oh. Sorry about that. Let's, that same... God damn it. Okay, there we go. Having some trouble with the camera, but that's alright. That same combination of Tony's. That Slap Yo Mama Cajun seasoning. Show that logo. Yeah. It's a nice, spicy little combination. It's not too potent. We're going to mix it around and put that on top of our calzone. That's enough seasoning to lightly spread it. It's enough, just enough seasoning to lightly spread it all over our pizza dough on the top bun, just like that. That'll give it some flavor. Oh, you think we're done with that? You think we're done? Oh no, we're not done just yet. Hold on a second. Let's make it a pizza on top of a pizza. How about that? How about that, YouTube? We'll take some of our pizza sauce that we had from before. Yeah, that's enough. Let's take some of that Prego roasted garlic parmesan. We're grabbing that delicious roasted garlic parmesan from Prego, that delicious pasta sauce, and we're going to smear it all over the top of this calzone. Now beneath this calzone we got all this delicious bacon and cheese and beef and all kinds of shit. That Parmesan roasted garlic. Oh, fucking hell. That's good pasta sauce. Because I'm making it for myself to eat, I'm not worried about, you know, sanitary to a degree. I'm sanitary to enough to where I'm at least telling you, hey, you know, cook your beef and your bacon and all of that before you add it to the calzone. This Prego roasted garlic parmesan, that's good pasta sauce. Let's take some of this sharp cheddar and put a light sprinkle on top of our sauce for this final layer. I mean, your recipes can be crazy over the top, you know what I'm saying? But if it's just layer upon layer upon layer upon layer, it takes too long to make. People want recipes that are delicious and don't take a ridiculous amount of time to make. So let's give them exactly what they want. A delicious recipe that has layers of flavor, that doesn't take too long to make. I mean, you see me make it in real time, so it might take a little bit longer. A lot of these YouTubers, they sit here and say, oh, la-di-da, they speed it up, you know? And I'm not about that on my channel. When I make a cooking video, I'm not about speeding things up to get to the end result. That's real time, and that produces a more realistic cooking video. It's like a pizza and a calzone combined into one. I'm liking the way this is looking. Oh, that is beautiful. Oof, I'm not trying to wipe off ingredients on my shirt, but like I got cheese stuck to my hands and I'm like, yeah, end of the trash can. Okay, okay, no, we're good. We're golden. We are fucking golden. This pizza calzone monstrosity is just about done, man. So right on top of this, okay, let's get a progress shot of this. Let's get a progress shot of this deliciousness. Holy shit, YouTube. Look at that. All that cheddar cheese on top of that Parmesan roasted garlic sauce for the top. Oh, that is beautiful. That is fucking beautiful. We got a calzone and a goddamn pizza rolled into one. Oh. Pardon my French, but this is some damn good right here, man. We're making some... Oh, man. We're making some deliciousness happen here. Okay, let's put some pepperoni on top of that cheese. Yes, please. And when you're building a dank calzone pizza monstrosity, it takes time and it takes patience. But once you build it, the world is your oyster. Oh my God, that's good pepperoni. Now I got some pepperoni on there. For the top layer, we're going to sprinkle just a little bit more cheese on top of the pepperoni. This way it sticks to the top of the calzone just beautifully. Putting just a little bit more of that cheddar cheese on top, so that way the pepperoni sticks where I want it to stick. Oh man, the ingredients going into this. Oh dude. Oh dude. This is gonna make some YouTube history, man, because I'm not lying to you when I say this looks absolutely delicious. This bacon cheeseburger pizza calzone monstrosity. Oh man. This is nuts. This is absolutely fucking nuts. This is the kind of shit you're like, oh, it's the weekend, let's get drunk and let's throw some fucking food together and let's make a pizza. This will be delicious. That season combination. Oh yeah. The Tony's and that Slap Your Mama working together. Beautiful combination of seasoning. Oh. Holy YouTube. This is unreal. All this bloody cheese on top. Hold on, let me clean up shop here around my settings. Okay. Yeah. Holy crap, YouTube. This is where it's at. This is what the moment you've been waiting for. Is there any end to this? Are you going to add more to it? Okay, no, but seriously, look at that. Just look at the top of that. All that cheese and that sauce and that pepperoni on top. Just take a look at that for a second. How beautiful is that? Take a moment to appreciate just how gorgeous that is. I have no idea how this is going to cook, YouTube. Hoping for the best. So far, it looks pretty good. I want to put it in the oven for 18 minutes. And then we're going to see what it looks like when it's done. I got it on the classic pizza stone. Yeah. Got the oven. Once again, the oven is on preheat. Oven, preheat, 420. Right there. Boom. Boom. Okay, no, but seriously. Let's see. Timer. The garlic, that toasted, roasted, whatever the fuck. Okay, that roasted garlic Parmesan sauce, that's dynamite. Boom. 18 minutes. Alright. Holy crap, YouTube. Not too much of a mess on the floor. The countertop, that's cleanable. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to push that down a little bit. I'm going to get a dustpan and get all this stuff off the floor. We got the pizza calzone in the oven. 18 minutes. It's going down. It's going down. We're making dankness happen. Holy crap, YouTube. This was definitely a messy, very messy. I'm going to scoosh this forward so I can sweep it off with the rag here. Alright. One of the biggest problems I have with my cooking videos is sometimes I don't clean all the way through before making them. So, in the spirit of things, let's try to be a bit cleaner with the production of my cooking videos. Not that it matters much, because no one really takes me that seriously. There we go, that's good. Excellent. So, now we wait. We put it in the oven for 18 minutes. Now we wait. And we have to wait very patiently, yes. I want to scooch the camera right here. Just like that. Beautiful. I'm gonna wash my hands after sweeping up on the floor. I'm gonna wash my hands after sweeping the floor. Alrighty then. A calzone and a pizza in one. How is that even possible? Well, you're gonna see, hopefully, here in a bit. Now I wait patiently for our delicious calzone pizza to finish cooking. It goes without saying, a cheers to all the inspiring chefs out there and the cooks who are wanting to make their product and their food taste better. You know, you don't get better unless you try. Don't let these snobby asshole chefs intimidate you because they're cooking this fancy ass bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to cook fancy food for it to be delicious. This is a recipe I just came up with on the spot. I'm like, let's put this, and this together. Let's see how it tastes. So I have no idea how it's going to taste. Chances are it'll taste pretty good. But bacon cheeseburger pizza calzone. Yeah, it's going down. It's going down. People are going to see the title and be like, wait, bacon cheeseburger pizza calzone. What? The fuck are you doing on your channel, you sick bastard? Making America more unhealthy, you sick fuck. Make America more unhealthy again. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. Where am... Oh, that's too funny. But no, you cut this calzone to 4 serving slices and you're ready to go right when it's out of the oven. But I want to let it cool off before I cut into it, just because all the grease from every bit of meat that I used is going to be soaking up in there. So you're going to want to let it cool off before you cut into it. But I guarantee you it's going to be good. People are seeing me make burgers with squeezed cheese and they're like, what is wrong with you? People are seeing me make burgers with mozzarella cheese and they're like, what's wrong with you? So we're going to make a burger with both squeezed cheese and regular cheese because cheese is delicious. Yes, please. So it goes without saying, let's take a sip of some Tennessee number 7. And of course, some Dr. Pepper. This drink combination is for the adults in the audience, but this pizza is for all ages. Pizza, calzone, whatever you want to call it. It's a good time to be alive when you eating delicious like this. This is the kind of food that, like, you had a hard day, you take a little bit of time to make it, and by the end of the day, you're like, fuck, that was good. Like, I haven't even tried this combination yet, and my mouth's just watering thinking about it. Like, it's gonna be good. I'll try not to drop my ingredients on the floor, but as I'm piling it up onto the calzone, it's sitting here, dropping there, blah, 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 blah. Okay, it's whatever. We got plenty of toppings. We got this in the oven as smoothly as possible. So, now we're going to sit here and wait patiently for this deliciousness to cook up. Pizza and a calzone at the same time. Can the internet even fathom that? I'm pretty sure they can, because I'm not the only person to combine foods on the internet with one thing with another. There are several awesome YouTubers, healthy junk food, excuse me, healthy junk food and what have you, reckless eating, you know. These people have dedicated their YouTube careers to putting together insanely unhealthy, you know, yeah. I'm subscribed to a couple of food channels on YouTube, and that's where the inspiration for this delicious calzone pizza comes from. From all the awesome peeps that review food, make food, all the awesome foodies that I'm subscribed to on YouTube. Some of these people, their channel is all about reviewing food, or some of these people, it's all about reviewing or making it. One of the two. Alright, so this is a tribute to all the foodies on YouTube, everyone who likes delicious junk food, soul food, stoner food, whatever you want to call it, man. This is delicious food at its finest. I'm not sure how this is going to turn out, but the roasted garlic Parmesan sauce, I seen that in the stores, and I'm like, dude, when I went to Albertsons to buy groceries, I was like, you know what? That sounds dank as fuck for a pizza sauce. You know, my mind starts turning like, okay, let's see what, you know, throw shit together. Not sure how this is gonna taste, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna taste fucking delicious because of all the. It's a bacon cheeseburger pizza calzone. How can you go wrong with that? You know, this is the kind of stuff my fans subscribe for. Like, check out King Cobra's newest cooking video. What monstrosity is he making this time? And I'm over here like, pfft, monstrosity. It's calorie goodness, baby. So if you like cooking videos, you want something that's simple, delicious, high in calories, easy to make, yeah, boom, you already know what's up. If you like cooking videos, subscribe for more. All this delicious food's going off because of you crazy cobras tuning in and subscribing. What is this autistic gonna make next? Oh wait, did he say a bacon cheeseburger pizza calzone? That I did. That wasn't how I was planning to do it. I was planning to make it into a pizza, but there were too many toppings, so I had to have another sheet of dough to make it into a giant calzone. And I'm just rolling with it. I'm just rolling with it, man. We'll see how it turns out. It might turn out a complete fucking disaster. It might turn out super delicious, but that's the fun of cooking. You never know. You might find something that tastes super delicious, and you might find out, oh, that tastes like shit. And that's alright. That's how we get better as cooks. We find out, okay, this is what I like, this is what I don't like. Yeah. Bacon cheeseburger pizza calzone, or would it be a calzone and then a pizza? Let's call it a bacon cheeseburger calzone pizza, because it's a calzone and then it's a pizza on top. That makes a bit more sense, and that's a bit more fitting for what I'm making. Yeah. I mean, there'll be times I get hungry, and sometimes I'll eat a bowl of melted cheese as a snack. That doesn't sound very healthy, but I don't care. You got one life, enjoy it. Like I said, if you're on a diet, trying to lose weight, don't watch this video. I'm sitting here smoking cigarettes, drinking whiskey, making some dank ass food. Because that's how I roll. Now, I didn't put a whole lot of Dr. Pepper in my Jack Daniels bottle, just enough to soften the burn ever so slightly. Just enough to give it some caffeine. That's it. Not enough to give it flavor. And sometimes that's the way I like it, nice and stiff. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'll wet your whiskers. I know when I cut into that calzone, all the grease from that bacon and that beef is going to come sizzling out. As soon as I cut into it, you'll hear the sizzle of it. That's why I'm going to let it cool off before I cut into it, so all that grease doesn't come pouring out. I'm going to want it to solidify just a little bit before I cut into it. That way it's easier to eat on camera. It can be delicious, but if it doesn't function as an eatable food, if you have to eat it with a fork, I mean, it works, but like at the same time, you know, people normally expect pizza or calzone to be eaten with your hands. So that's why I want to let it cool off after I take it out of the oven. Another cooking video? Huh. And if I have ideas for cooking videos, then I'll make it happen. You know. I got an idea for another burger recipe or two to put on my channel. The next two burgers, one of them's going to be a blueberry cardinal bacon cheeseburger. The other one's going to be a candy cigarette bacon cheeseburger. So if you think this calzone's insane, if you think this calzone is insane, unhealthy, and stupid ridiculous, you haven't seen shit. Like, I imagine the flavor of cheese and meat and just gooey, greasy goodness. All of it's going to be balled up. And you're thinking, there's no way. There's no way. You put 2 sheets of dough on top. You're going to have to cook it a little bit longer to get them both evenly cooked. Nope. I've discovered this firsthand. If you want to make a giant calzone pizza, you can take 2 sheets of dough, and the bottom half is whatever you put in your pizza, and then the top half you fold over it, much like an apple pie. Really easy to make. Greasy, delicious food like this is so easy to make. People think, oh, that looks so good on camera. Like, I just showed you how easy it was to make. I mean, come on. Come on. I'm going to cut some time on this cooking video. Because, yeah. Make it go a little bit quicker. Oh, geez. Okay, good thing the lid was on. Okay, let's see what we got here. Holy shit, we got 1 minute left. Let's take a peek at this. Oh, man. We got 1 minute left. 1 stinking minute left. Oh, my God. YouTube. That just looked fucking delicious, dude. I opened the oven and the smell The smell coming off of it, it smelled so good. You look in the oven and all that cheese melted on top. Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Gave you a quick peek before we cut into it. I'll get up close and personal when I cut into it. But, I just had to share the progress of that because that's just beautiful, YouTube. Like, holy Toledo Batman. Now that it's turned off, now that we have the oven turned off, let's make it happen. I'm not gonna bitch when a friend gives me a free lighter, tough enough to use a pink lighter, that's what I'm saying. Let's grab our oven mitts and let's take it out of the oven. Let it cool off for a bit before we cut into it. I'll give you a close-up of it before we cut into it. I don't know, YouTube. What do you think? Look good? So far, I'm gonna say, yeah, that looks pretty swinging. That actually looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Get a close up of that. That actually looks really good. I'm not gonna lie. That turned out beautifully. And there's like a little bit of cheese right here that's melted. But other than that, yeah, this turned out beautifully. So, now that we're done cooking that, I'm going to let that cool off a bit before I cut into it. It came out of the oven just beautifully. And if you want it to be a bit more solid when we cut into it, then yeah. Boom. Family night coming up. Like, what are we gonna do for you got a family of you plus 3 other people. There you go. Cut that into 4 serving slices. Have a little something to go on the side. Boom. You can't go wrong. You cannot go wrong. You serve some fries on the side of that. Oh, man. You don't even know. And who knows? You know, you can come up with your own family recipes just by experimenting with cooking. You know, one night you and your family try something for dinner, you're like, fucking A, this is really good. I'm gonna have to remember that recipe. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to think outside the boundaries when it comes to cooking. The only limit is your taste buds and your imagination. And of course, whatever is edible. But all the ingredients I used to make this cooking video were definitely edible. So now that we got it out of the oven, we'll let it cool off. We'll chill for a minute before we cut into it and cut ourselves up a serving slice. If it's just you and somebody else, you cut it in half. You got a big ass calzone. You know, that's a lot of food for just two people. You know, but yeah, dude. Cut it into 4 serving slices when it's cooled off and you're ready to go. Bacon cheeseburger calzone pizza. Putting a calzone and a pizza in the same bloody category. Oh man. This is the kind of stuff I do for my 8,000 plus subscribers. I keep you entertained with the crazy food. Now, some of the weirder recipes that I've come up with, putting cardinal cherries on a bacon cheeseburger. Okay, that might be a bit of a stretch for some people, but this cooking video doesn't look too abnormal. It's a bit more realistic as far as normality goes. And it's going to contain lots of delicious flavor. So just the smell coming off that calzone pizza is exquisite. My apartment smells so good right now. I bet you're anxious to see me cut into this. We'll get into that here in a second, but first let's finish the cigarette, have a couple sips of my whiskey. And, yeah, let it settle for a minute before we cut into it. Brush that into my lap. There we go. If I get any ash on my lap, I can brush it into my hand and then brush it into the ashtray. I'm pretty good about keeping the ash off the floor. Alright. Oh yes. My lighter. Might have taken a bit of prepping to make, but lo and behold, it's just that easy. If you want a calzone pizza, something to hold you up, nice to meet you, it's supper time, bust a mad rhyme, fill your tummy with something yummy for a couple nickels and maybe a dime, check it out. Pre-made pizza dough is pretty cheap if you go to the grocery store. It's a lot cheaper than trying to make it yourself because it's not only cheaper, but it takes less time. If you're doing homemade pizza dough from scratch, it might taste better, but it takes a lot longer. These recipes are not meant to take very long. They're quick, simple, easy, and delicious. That's what I want to make on my cooking videos. Recipes that are quick, simple, easy, and delicious. I do other things. I could do other things besides pizza and burgers. A lot of people have talked so much shit like, oh great, another burger or another pizza. This is getting old. Like, I can cook other things on my channel. I just right now I choose not to because that's primarily the main theme is burgers and pizza. And if you don't like it, then don't watch. No one's sitting here forcing you to watch my cooking videos. Another awesome weekend. Delicious pizza goodness. Excuse me. That pipe tobacco might just be cashed. That's quite alright. I have this delicious cigar roach sitting in my ashtray just begging to be lit. So I want to go ahead and take a couple puffs off this delicious cigar that was sent to me with a variety pack that a fan sent me. Greatly appreciate that. I give it a good 10 to 15, 20 minutes. 20 minutes max to let it cool off. You know, you don't want all the guts of your calzone pizza to just spill out as soon as you cut into it. You want it to stay in place. And that's 100% understandable. Understandable. There we go. Get a little drunk before doing a cooking video and your speech becomes you don't have to be dank to dank. My bad. You don't have to be drunk or tipsy to make delicious food. You can make delicious food sober. You just gotta learn how. You know, you just gotta learn how, man. This is just me having a little bit of fun with my cooking video. That's all it is. That's all it is, man. Man, this cooking video is like an hour long. Whew. Holy shite, man. Alright. Finish this up. Take a couple puffs of this cigar. Sip some whiskey. Cut into that calzone. For a while there, it seemed like I wasn't going to stop adding shit to it, didn't it? That's what it seemed like. Like, for a while, I'm just piling one thing on top of another, like, and you're thinking, when is it going to end? When is he going to stick it in the oven and actually eat it? And then eventually I stick it in the oven after having several delicious ingredients added to it. Take it out of the oven when it's done cooking. Set it on the countertop to cool off for a bit before I cut into it. That way you don't burn your mouth when you're eating it. That's just smart. This is a Cuban import cigar. Delicious. Cuban cigars are delicious. Yep. It's got Cuban seed tobacco in it. Oh yeah. It's not an authentic Cuban cigar, but it's a Cuban cigar nonetheless. Most of your cigars will come from Cuba or Honduras or Dominican Republic or Florida. Yeah, South America, that kind of thing. This cigar is just delicious, man. I'm looking forward to trying out that monstrosity of a calzone. I have no idea how it's going to taste, but we're going to let that son of a bitch settle before we cut into it. Sit back, relax, have a sip, couple sips of whiskey, smoke on a cigar. It's going to be good. I haven't even tried it. My mouth's watering. That looked good. That turned out beautiful. So, I haven't tried it officially, but I got a good feeling this is going to be tasty. I just have that feeling. It's going to be tasty. Cooking video for your sick entertainment. Sometimes I don't smoke cigars and drink whiskey when I make my cooking videos, but sometimes I do. It's not required to make delicious food, but it adds some atmosphere. Like, oh hey, this guy's got it figured out. I combined a calzone with a pizza. It was originally supposed to be a pizza turned into a calzone with a pizza on top. Sometimes YouTube, sometimes life will throw you an unexpected curveball. It'll work for you, but sometimes life doesn't work the way you want it to. Sometimes it'll work in your favor, but only to an extent. So when it works for you, just gotta enjoy it. I've had cooking videos that were complete disasters, and so far this one's beautiful. Bachelor Cooking 101. I'm just saying. You're a single person living at home in your own apartment and you want something delicious to munch on. I'm going to show you how to make it. That's a good cigar. Hey, you guys. You're sitting there saying, oh my god, the shit he eats, and then he smokes cigars and he drinks alcohol on top of it. Oh my god, Gothic King Cobra is so unhealthy. He's gonna have a heart attack and die when he's 34. Yeah, you wish. Bacon cheeseburger calzone pizza. Can you handle this craziness? Or is this too next level for you? I'm pretty sure most of you can handle it. Cheers, YouTube. Take a shot of this. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I pretty much reached my limit for whiskey for the evening, so I don't want to drink too much, you know. But at the same time, I'm like, you know what? Let's make some delicious food. See how it turns out. I haven't done a pizza or a calzone in a hot minute, so why not do both in the one? Yeah. Got the YouTube home screen pulled up. Yeah. But boom, if you like the crazy awesome cooking videos, subscribe for more because it's only going to get more awesome and more random and more creative. This is an original recipe, so I have no idea how it's going to taste, but something tells me it's going to taste good. Mm. Winding down the evening with a delicious cooking video. Not only is it a new video for YouTube, but it's also the chance to eat some delicious food and try out a new recipe. So, yeah. I have no idea how this is going to taste. Primary instinct is telling me this is going to taste good. But we won't know until we try, so we'll get into that here in a second. I'll let it cool off a second, let that grease settle before I cut into it. That way it's not spilling all over the place when I cut into it. Sometimes that's how it is. When you're making food, you gotta let it cool off before you serve it. And that's the truest truth right there. Bacon cheeseburger calzone pizza. Short, sweet, to the point. I should have my pizza cutter on hand. Take a couple more puffs of my delicious stanky cigar and we'll cut into it. show you cool cobras what this deliciousness looks like inside, because there's definitely a lot going into this recipe. It's not just as simple as it sounds. There's a complexity of flavors and cheese. So we're gonna see how it looks when we let it cool off a bit, cut into it, serve up a slice. I'm gonna make breakfast and supper for tonight and breakfast for tomorrow and possibly lunch. Why not film it and put it on YouTube? I mean, how are you going to complain if you're eating good like this? I'm just saying. I have no idea how it's going to taste, but we're going to find out. Simple enough, easy to cook. Definitely smells pretty good when you pull it out of the oven. Like the apartment smells delicious, I'm not going to lie. You got the waffle of a fine cigar and a delicious calzone pizza just waffling through the air. It's like, oh, yes. A brand new cooking video for your sick entertainment. Of course, some people might disagree with me and say, that looks like crap. Why would you eat like that? You're so unhealthy. Again, that's your opinion, but right now I'm eating good, so I'm not complaining, you know what I'm saying? You want to talk shit and say, well, your recipe looks like crap. That's your opinion. That's your fucking opinion. That's your opinion. Kind of let that rest in the ashtray for a minute. The smell of a calzone pizza and a cigar. It's a magnificent scent. Make sure this is still going. Okay, we're still going. Good, good, good. Now, if I have a low battery, my phone will tell me before it just shuts off. So that way, if the video runs a little strong on the battery use, that way I can keep my phone charged to finish the video, but we're still doing good, so awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. Brand new cooking video for your sick entertainment. Drinking some Jack Daniels and diet, or not diet, blah. Jack Daniels and Dr. Pepper. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Next time I do a drink combination, it's going to involve Diet Mountain Dew. Diet Mountain Dew and Budweiser. You think it sounds nasty, but trust and believe, I call that a redneck shandy. It's delicious. And you can be like, well, I'm not going to drink that. Why? You know, that's your choice. But Diet Mountain Dew and Budweiser taste so good. It's so unhealthy, but that's why it tastes good. I call it a redneck shandy. And a shandy is a drink combination featured in Europe. They'll mix beer with either soda pop or lemonade or something like that. So I'm not the only person who does this kind of thing. A lot of people look at me like I'm weird because I mix beer with my soda pop, and I'm like, well, technically I'm not the first person to do it. But yeah. There's like about that much left in my cup, and I'm just sitting here sipping on it like, look out. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Just enough Dr. Pepper to give it some caffeine. Not enough to soften the burn. But I'm alright with that. Well, I'm sitting here drooling on myself. um, but let's get into this pizza, shall we? Let's see how it do. Well, here's this giant monstrosity. That's definitely cooled off enough. It's lukewarm all around. All that cheese and that pepperoni on top. That's definitely cooled off enough. I want to set the camera down. Let's find my pizza cutter and let's get into this. Your standard household pizza cutter. This is your basic pizza cutter. It's not for industrial pizza cutting, but like your basic regular sized pizza cutter. This is something you would use if, you know, you make pizza at home and you don't need something super big to cut into it. Oh man, look at that. Bacon cheeseburger calzone pizza. We're going to cut into it. I'm going to need both hands for this, so pardon me a second. I'm going to go ahead and cut this into 4 serving slices. I'll show you what that looks like after I'm done cutting it. Yeehaw. Some of that cheese coming off the top. That's alright. That's alright. The grease is not sizzling out, which is a good sign. All the flavor has had time to settle into the calzone and the pizza. Now that it's had time to cool off, we can sit here and okay. We got all of this cut just about. Oop. It's going to take a while to cut into this, but we'll get it. There we go. Oop. A little piece of cheese coming off as we're cutting it. That's all right. Okay, so We got it all cut into 4 serving slices. That is beautiful. Let's take a look at this. There it is, cut into four delicious serving slices, whatever you want to call it. 4 delicious serving slices right there, ready to go. Oh, that is just beautiful. I want to grab a plate, and we're going to grab up a slice of this, and we're going to see how it do. Now that we've had time to let this cool off, we can take a slice, just like that, put it onto a plate. The flavor coming off right there is good. We'll have a slice just for the sake of the video. For the sake of the video, we're gonna have a slice because that would be kind of unfair not to review it after putting all this work and effort into making such a beautiful creation. So there's one slice right there. There's that cross section. Oh, that's beautiful. Alright, tubes. I want to take this and put it in the fridge for later. We have a slice right here to review. Boom. Boom. We have a slice to review of this crazy monstrosity sitting here. What the hell is a bacon cheeseburger calzone pizza? You're looking at it, bud. Here's a slice of it. Here's a slice of it. Cheese and meat and bread, everything delicious about a pizza, just piled up into one. Here's a small slice of it. Now letting it cool off like I did gave me plenty of time to cut into it. Everything stayed intact. The grease wasn't spilling everywhere. It's still pretty hot, warm enough to eat. Oh man. That's most definitely what's up. I'm gonna set that to the side for a second. And I want to say, make sure we're still going. Okay, we are still going. I don't have the camera flipped around like I normally do when I make a video, so that's why I'm checking. I don't have that button pushed where the filming screen flips over to my view through the screen on my phone, but that's alright. That is alright. That is more than alright. I'm showing you cool cobras how to make a delicious calzone pizza. This is like taking a calzone Hot Pockets and putting a pizza on top of it. And if you think, oh, that just sounds nasty, well, you're not living life, bud. You're not living life. Sometimes you gotta make your own pizza. Sometimes you gotta make your own burger. There's nothing wrong with ordering fast food on occasion, but sometimes if you want a burger or a pizza, make it at home. Sometimes if you want a delicious burger or a delicious pizza, make it at home. Man, that just looks all kinds of good. I'm anxious to try this. I'm stalling on purpose because it's for dramatic effect. Ooh. Like, what's it gonna taste like? Is it gonna be delicious? Is it gonna be a complete fucking plop? I don't know. We're about to find out, though. Sipping on some whiskey, enjoying a delicious homemade calzone pizza monstrosity of a mess. And letting it cool off was definitely a good call. That was so easy to cut into, so letting it cool off was definitely a good call. That made it super easy to cut into. And if you want to make something like this, really you add whatever kind of chips and cheese and meat you want to it. Just make sure if you have to cook meat before putting it into your pizza / calzone that you cook it before you put it in there. That's why the beef and the bacon, as an example, is meat you want to cook before putting into the pizza. Yeah? Yeah. I know a lot of people are going to be loving this cooking video when it hits the webs, but I'm going to be eating good this weekend, I tell you what. The amount of calories I packed into it, and just unrolling it, perfect. I didn't stretch it out, trying to make it bigger. That created a nice thick bottom for the crust. That way when I stuffed it, all you gotta do is unroll it, pack it on top, and then pack it on top, just like I did in this cooking video. And I guarantee you, let it cool off, you follow this cooking video step by step, and you will make this recipe perfect. How's it gonna taste? I don't know. I'll get into it here in a second. I'm stalling for dramatic purposes and because, your mouth's probably watering at this point. You're like, oh, this autistic bastard. Alright. Sip of that whiskey. Oh, number 7. Oh, number 7. Excuse me. Yeah. But no, seriously, I'm showing you how to make delicious food. If you can't handle that, there's the back button. If you're getting hungry while watching this, maybe next time mealtime comes up with the family, consider giving this a try. Use whatever seasoning combination you like. Use whatever, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter. But this is how I'm making my food tonight, so, And the reason why I didn't pile the chips and the crackers on too much, a light sprinkle of each one, that way it's not ridiculous. That way it's not stupid high when you pile it. You don't want your calzone pizza to be too high when you stack it. You want a nice consistency to where it's stackable. There's a difference. And this definitely turned out better than expected. I'm looking at this slice like, oh. I'm looking at this slice of calzone pizza goodness like, damn, YouTube. Oh, Gothic King Cobra's got a couple tricks up his sleeve. Ah. Whew. I mean, I might have a little bit more after I'm done eating my pizza, but I'm limiting myself. I'm getting to that point where I'm like, I could have more, but I don't need to have more. And when you get to that point, just cut yourself off a little bit and pace yourself at that point. You know what I'm saying? All right. Oh my God, YouTube, look at this. Look at this gigantic slice of delicious, cheesy goodness. This is unflippin' real, dude. Bacon cheeseburger, calzone pizza. This is how you make it. This is a recipe I just came up with on the spot. And that sometimes that's how my cooking videos happen, to tell you the truth. But yeah, the layers, I can see the layers on the inside of it, and they look good. What do you think? Would you try this recipe? I'd try it. In fact, I'm going to try it right now. Pick it up. Oh, got a piece of bacon trying to escape. It's pooping on me a little bit. That's alright. Oh man, YouTube. This might be the dankest recipe I've come up with. Oh man, let's not wait any longer. Let's just get into it. Let's take a bite. Oh. Oh. Oh my God. Holy shit, that's good. I'm not just saying that because I'm drunk and it's my own recipe. That first bite, I was like, what am I biting into? What the fuck am I biting into? This fucking layer upon layer of delicious flavor. Holy shit, that's good. Oh, dude, that roasted garlic parmesan sauce, that's what's setting this apart, man. You get the bite from that roasted garlic parmesan tomato sauce, and then you get the flavor from everything else, and it's just like, whoa, dude. This is what good food tastes like. Holy shit, that's good. I can't believe how happy, like this makes me happy, YouTube, when I got a cooking video that comes together smooth as silk. And not only does it come together smooth as silk, but it tastes damn good. Yeah. Oh my God. It should be a crime for food to be this good. Like, the ingredients in this recipe are so easy to come by. You go to your local Walmart and you can find them. I'm not kidding you. You go to your local Albertsons or your local Walmart. You can pick the ingredients up to make this delicious recipe at your local grocery store. It's not that difficult. Although the giant ass container of Tony's seasoning, that was sent to me by a fan. So, yeah. But, yeah, dude, this is a cooking video worthy of my channel. This is beyond delicious, dude. I would definitely recommend this. Next time you're doing lunch or dinner and you want something unique, different, and packed with flavor, unique, different, and packed with flavor. Dude, give this a try. Like, I'm not bullshitting you. This is really fucking good. Oh, man. Like, I could be sitting here, you know, but I'm taking my time to savor this because it's good, YouTube. Oh man, I got a bite of that bacon. This is grub. This is grub. Dinner time and you're making some good grub. This right here is good grub. Oh man. Oh my god. I got all the pieces of cheese that are falling off, picked up and eaten, but holy shit. My taste buds are singing right now. They are dancing on the flavors. It's got a little bit of a spicy kick, but the spicy kick's not overpowering. It's pretty mild. The seasoning and the pasta sauce give it a nice mild kick, but you got the cheese and the meat and the crust working together, punching you in the mouth full of flavor. One slice is definitely enough for now because this is pretty filling. I'm not gonna lie. This is definitely some tasty stuff. Oh my god. Food this good should be illegal. I'm just kidding. No, but seriously, this is good. Oh man. This bacon cheeseburger calzone pizza. Oh yeah, dude. This is good. This is beyond fucking good. I showed you how to make it. It's that easy. All this pile of cheese and greasy goodness. You know, it kind of reminds me of lasagna almost. It kind of tastes like lasagna at first, and then after that lasagna taste gives away because of the pasta, you get the taste from all the other ingredients. The beef, the bacon, the cheese, the pepperoni. Oh man. You can definitely hear my arteries clogging after eating this. Oh man. I'm gonna eat this slice of deliciousness. Put the plate in my sink, wash my hands. And then I want to give you my final thoughts on it, and we'll leave you with it. Brand new cooking video for my channel. King Cobra JFS. Cooking with Cobra. Subscribe for more. Oh man. Yeah. You definitely can't go wrong with this recipe. This is so easy to make. And if you don't got a pizza stone, you can use a baking tray that works just as well. But yeah, there's a little bit of heat on this from the Cajun seasoning and the Tony's and the pasta sauce. But then that mild spicy heat gives way to cheesy, meaty, bready goodness. Dude, if I were to dip this in some sauce, I'd dip it in some ranch. That's just how I roll. But honestly, YouTube, this is probably the best cooking recipe I've come up with in a minute. This is pretty fucking good. Like, this is better than the bacon cheddar cheeseburger thing that I came up with. Oh yeah, that groovy cheddar bacon cheeseburger. Check that out on my channel. But this is pretty good, dude. This is like some next level shit. I saw that pepperoni trying to sneak off, and I'm like, nope, get back on there. Oh. Just every bite you take, the flavor is so good. There's a little bit of heat on the spiciness, but it's doable. Even for somebody who doesn't particularly care for heat, it's doable. It's a very mild, delicious heat, and it adds some flavor to the already delicious. Like, holy shit. I'm actually really glad I made this. This definitely is the midnight snack to end all midnight snacks. Yeah, it's 11:01, so yeah, this will probably have to be the last video I make for the evening. It's almost midnight, and even if it is the weekend, you know, gotta quiet down. People are starting to get sleepy. It's the weekend. People might have to work on Sunday. Just a couple of considerations when you live in the apartment complex. It doesn't necessarily have to be this one. It's just pertaining to apartments in general. But oh man. What have my taste buds tasted but the greatness of flavor? This is pretty fucking good, yo. Oop, got a little bit of sauce trying to escape. Yo, this recipe rocks, man. Plain and simple. If you don't like the Cajun seasoning, you can replace it with maybe some onion powder or some garlic salt, you know. But, yeah, dude. This is definitely a recipe where that combination of Slap Yo Mama, Cajun seasoning, and Tony seasoning, this is definitely a recipe where they work together just beautifully. Oh, man. I cooked the bacon and the beef off camera. I figured that'd save me a little bit of time on my cooking video. But you see me cook bacon and beef on my channel enough that you're like, by now you should be used to how to cook it. Mm-hmm. This is soul food right here. That little spicy kick that you get, that's great for keeping you warm during the winter months. There's snow outside. It's cold as fuck outside. Mm. This right here is an acquired taste. Some people aren't a fan of spicy, but this isn't that bad. Like, the jalapenos way spicier, to be honest. This is just spicy enough to, you know, clear out your sinuses a little bit. I would have used maybe less seasoning next time I make it, because it's got a little bit of a kick to it. So maybe less seasoning on the crust next time, on both the bottom and the top. But other than that, pretty good. You know, I can't just sit here and say, oh, it's super delicious. You know, I gotta critique it at least. You know, and I'm not afraid to be honest with my cooking. And it's delicious, but maybe next time I make this a little less seasoning on the crust, both when on the first and second shake. Ooh, got the hiccups. Mm. Mm. Oh yeah, YouTube, it's going down. I got the hiccups, and this is delicious food. Maybe less seasoning next time, but other than that, it's pretty good. Mm. Wait, taking pasta sauce and using it as pizza sauce? Oh yeah, that's next level shit, man. Just because the goddamn aisles in your grocery store says pastas and sauces. You can use pasta sauce for your pizza. Don't bullshit me. It works. You see a pasta sauce that looks good, try it for your pizza. You never know, you might like it. Mm. That's amore. Mm. I got one more bite left. Hold on a second. Oh man. Even though I used just a tad bit too much seasoning, it still tastes good. Mm. That's me being honest about my food. If I want to critique my own recipe, maybe next time a little less seasoning. But other than that, that's fucking good shit, man. I'll be eating good this weekend. One more bite for the hell of it. Oh man. All that cheese and the grease. That's eating good, YouTube. I'm gonna put this plate in the sink. I'll be right back. Dry my hands. Well, let's make sure that the camera's still rolling here. Oh, most excellent. Yes, the battery is about to die, so let's wrap it up. Again, the only thing I would change on that recipe is maybe a little bit less, maybe a little bit less seasoning on the inside and the out. But other than that, other than there being too much seasoning, that was pretty good, yo. The battery is about to die on my phone, so I want to wrap this dank-ass cooking video up. But yeah, that's the only complaint I have on that recipe is I used too much seasoning. But other than that, the flavors on that were excellent. And you saw how easy that was to make, YouTube. Cheers. Boom. You already know what's up. If you like the crazy cooking videos, if you like the crazy cooking videos, subscribe for more. If you like the drink combinations, subscribe for more. You like the cooking videos? If you like the cooking videos, hit that video with the thumbs up. Other than that, it's your sexy goth bad boy, King Cobra JFS, coming back at you with another cooking video. Thanks for watching. And if you like the cooking videos, subscribe for more. We're going 8,000 strong on this bitch. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you cool cobras on the flip side. Watch out.